After our recent PvP update, some of you may be wondering what weapons to grind for. Well, this is the video for you. In this video, I'm going to go over some of the most beloved and sought for weapons in the game right now for you to do better in Crucible. Starting off is the Prosecutor. Unfortunately, I started playing after Prophecy was the featured dungeon, which is how you get this weapon, so I have to wait about 5 weeks. But the rolls on this gun are great for PvP with my recommendations of Zen Moment and Gut Shot Straight in the first column, and Cascade Point, Golden Tricorn, or Tap the Trigger and Target Lock in the second column. I think any of those combinations of those rolls on this gun can be great. Then for the mag and the muzzle, I would shoot for ricochet rounds and arrowhead break. This gun is great because it's a low RPM, and if you have a hard time hitting headshots or just shots in general, this would be better because it's a low RPM, so it's easier to hit your shots and has a little bit farther range. If you do not have the Prosecutor, you can try for the Summoner. The Summoner is the new Trials SMG that came back, and this thing is loaded with good perks. The first column has Heal Clip, which just got buffed to Cure 2, so you get more heals. Elemental Capacitor, Zen Moment, Subsistence, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Overflow, and Perpetual Motion. Column 2 has Incandescent, Target Lock, Tap the Trigger, Kill Clip, Onslaught, Golden Tricorn, and Rampage. You can honestly get any roll for this weapon because it's that good. Any combination of this weapon will work. It's really just preference. My personal preference is going to be Heal Clip and Onslaught, but I'm going to try all of the rolls eventually. Moving on from ARs and going to SMGs, one that you can get only around Guardian games is the Title. This is what I'm using a lot in PvP right now, and it feels great. The one I have is Rangefinder and Perpetual Motion with Hack a Breach round armament for the Titan barricades because it breaks those super quickly as well, with the range masterwork and ricochet rounds. Not many rolls on this are too good. I do think I have the best roll for this weapon, at least for Crucible, which is what this video is about. So if you can, I would recommend try to get the roll that I have: Rangefinder, Perpetual Motion, Ricochet, and Arrowhead. The next SMG I'm going to recommend you guys getting, which I believe you can still get right now because it's just a random drop from Crucible, is Unending Tempest. Now, this is probably the easiest one to get if you just want a good SMG. It's Stasis, so it's in the top slot. This perk pool is huge, so there's a lot to mess around with. I know Target Lock just got nerfed, but mine has Target Lock Perpetual Motion. I think instead of Target Lock, I could get Tap the Trigger or Frenzy, or maybe even Adrenaline Junkie as the second column perk, which I might try to do now that Target Lock is nerfed. But again, this is one of those weapons where there's a bunch of rolls for you to try. It's just what you think feels right. An SMG that I forgot to include on this list was actually the Adjudicator from the Prophecy dungeon. That has about the same exact rolls as the Summoner does, but I forgot to include it in this video. On to the hand cannons. 120s and 140s are great right now. 140s are a 3-tap to the head, while 120s are a 2-head, 1 body. Igneous is what I've been rocking since the artifact favors solar weapons right now. Heal Clip and Rapid Hit in the first column, and Open Shot, Moving Target, or Eye of the Storm in the second is what I recommend for this weapon. Also, if you love to play Trials, this is great because it has Alacrity, which is the Trials origin trait. When you were the last one alive, you get increased handling, reload, and range, and stability. For a heads up, all these weapons I'm going to recommend, I recommend the same exact muzzle and mag for all of them. Arrowhead break and ricochet rounds or armor piercing, something like that. But that's going to be the same for all the weapons I recommend on this video. Don't forget, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, please leave a like and subscribe if I missed any guns in this list. or if anyone's that you want to see me make a video on, let me know in the comments down below. Let's get on to the next one. Sidearms. Sidearms are great. I've missed sidearms ever since Wormwood and D1. A really good one is the Iron Banner Allied Demand. This is the close quarter combat king. The Allied Demand is probably my favorite sidearm. I think I have the best roll you can get with it, with Iron Reach, Rangefinder, and Accurize with a Range Masterwork, so it maps as a sidearm. It's insane. Also, with the origin trait, Skulking Wolf, when you get a kill, you get enhanced radar and you disappear from the enemy's radar. So this is great for trials, great if you love to run like invis or stealth builds. Anything like that is fantastic for this weapon. Heliocentric is one that I don't have that I need to get. I believe it's a random drop. Most people get it from just doing PvE, some strikes or gambit or something like that. I think this is a great option in the energy slot. First column has Heal Clip, Demolitionist, Professional Immersion, Rangefinder, and Moving Target. Second column has Incandescent, Kill Clip, Frenzy, and Adrenaline Junkie as the good perks that you can get for PvP. Certain exotics also feel great as well in this meta. It's not just the legendaries I'm focusing on. Pretty much any 140 hand cannon like Thorn, Hawkmoon, Ace, they all feel great. Forerunner is also a very solid choice. Vex, surprisingly, I really enjoy using in 6s, not so much trials, but in 6s I do enjoy using Vex a lot. If there are any more guns that I have missed, which I'm sure there are because there's a lot of changes with this PvP meta, please let me know in the comments down below so I can make a video on it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.